So today we're using a DOA Cal 3-inch jerkbait, and you know, any color will work as long as it's green. And most important part about this lure is you want to make sure when you rig it onto the jig head that it is swimming straight when you pull it in. So I usually will gauge the depth that the hook needs to go into the actual lure, just like so, and then turning it sideways, and I'll put my thumb there and make a little mark with the hook, and then just pull the jig head straight through. You know, you want the actual hook going through straight on the plastic, and then as you pull it through, you keep your eye on that little mark that you made, and then pull the hook straight out at that spot so that the lure, when you put it on, is nice and straight.
All right, we got another fish on. JC's got a nice one on here. Woo! All happening. Come on, Jace. Go step to the back.
Nice fish.
All right, well, it looks like we've got another nice snook on here, and basically what we're doing is we're just pulling these artificial baits along the bottom with the tide. So we're casting up of the tide and then bringing it back with the tide along the bottom. And JC's just got hooked up nicely over here on a beautiful fish, giving him a bit of a workout. And you know, they've got such big mouths, so they'll sit on the bottom like that, and a bait will swim past and they'll just inhale it. Literally just suck all the water in, suck that bait into its mouth, and that's when we're hooking it. And he's got a nice fish on here, really beautiful fish. Giving him a bit of a workout here. Ooh, that's a nice fish. Here we go. Jason, put him in the water a bit. That's a moose. Beauty, bro.
Seaweed fish.
Woo-hoo.
Indigenous now to Palm Beach Inlet.
Oh, let's talk about that, Jason. JC, look at that.
Palm Beach Inlet, that's what it's all about right there. First of the incoming tide. DOA Cal jig, jerkbait. Beautiful fish. Gonna let this bad boy go. One of the most important parts of this fish and the conservation of this fish and keeping it going for future generations like my little kids to catch is when you release these bad boys, you want to make sure that they're revived and healthy to go back and lay their eggs and reproduce more fish. So I'm going to go ahead and let this bad boy go. I've been holding him now for probably 30-45 seconds. I'm just going to let him go right back down to the bottom where he came from.
Nice work. Woo! Nice fish, buddy. Awesome stuff.
What it's all about. That's what we're
Tell
here
you something,
for.
we are showing these live baiters how to do it on artificials here. And it's the second really nice fish that we've got here. Common snook are an estuarine dependent fish, which means they need these estuaries to breed. So they'll come in, lay their eggs, and the youngsters will actually swim up into the estuaries, right up into fresh water. They're very tolerant of fresh water and different salinities. So they can tolerate seawater right up to 100% fresh water. And the youngsters especially will go into freshwater lakes and ponds where they'll grow up into tiny little sort of fry. And from there they'll get bigger and bigger. They grow very, very quickly in their first couple of months. And then when they're about sort of 3 to 4 months old, they'll start moving out into higher salinity water. And eventually when they're adults, they'll move out into the ocean again. Spectacular fish, common snook. Let's try get some more. Stay tuned, we'll be right back.